What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to Professor Goodfeels. This is another Goodfeels video. I'm just doing it a little bit differently this time because I feel like swinging. But there's something I do want to talk to y'all about, man. So I've been in a relationship for, I think, about five some odd months now. It's been going pretty smooth. It's been good. It's not a complaining kind of thing. It's just something that I've noticed is that a real relationship, bro, somebody who really cares about you, who genuinely gives a fuck about you, is going to challenge you in ways you may not be ready for yet. That's why some good relationships, you can say, okay, this is a good relationship or this is a good person, but this isn't my person because it's certain things or it's a certain standard, I guess, that you have for yourself that other person just doesn't match with, or it's just a different path that you're going on, right? Excuse me. My bad. I'm still sick. If anybody was looking at my video yesterday with the Kano playthrough, but And I've noticed this about myself when it's coming to it, because they've been good challenges. I'm naturally inquisitive, right? I naturally want to know more and understand about myself and the world around me. I thrive in that. But one thing I did notice within myself is that it highlights my abandonment issues that I had as a child. It highlights some of the abandonment issues I had when I was dating earlier, when I didn't understand dating in general. When I speak about like my life and stuff, a lot of it is still I'm still working the kinks out, trying to figure certain things out because I didn't have anybody to teach me. And I'm not blaming anyone for anything, but it's just my process is just different, right? Now, when you dating somebody who's just happy to be there because it's you, and I've dated women who are like that before too, where it's like they never tell me this, but I can read their energy on a deeper level when it's like you just have to be part of the team because either what you was going through, this was a good distraction for you, or something of that kind of nature. That's why sometimes having good energy can feel like a curse. Sometimes being sensitive to the fact that wait a minute, she kind of moving a little bit differently than what was before, and this bothers me. It's an uncomfortable feeling, but what the feeling is trying to do is let you know that okay, it's more about this person that just may not be it may not be solid, it may not be legit, and that's okay too to a certain extent. But if it's at a point where you're compromising yourself, then I would probably say like, okay, this probably ain't a relationship for you. Now, if y'all haven't had a talk or a conversation, then that's different, because that's one thing me and my woman do. Me and my woman do. We have conversations. We talk about, what's going on, what's this and that, whatever. Hell, I think it's like once a week or something like that. I ask her, hey, is everything cool? Do you feel like, I was communicating with you enough? Is there anything you feel like I need to improve upon for us to go forward? And she'll generally tell me, no, whatever, blah blah. And to me, that's what real love got me. It got me to a point of just wanting to understand my woman, to understand who she is, and also understand myself. Because before I got into this relationship, I was by myself for like 3 years. There was a couple people, a couple women I tried to talk to, but it didn't really pan into nothing. It's just kind of like flatline. And I'm understanding the importance of your solitude. Like, this is just me just saying this is what I learned. I just learned this by being. I didn't have no plan on this kind of thing. I mean, nobody really plans to be alone for about 3 years necessarily. At least I never met the person who did. Maybe I'm wrong, but I do know for a fact that it was for a divine reason. Because my emotional intelligence now is like I wouldn't be compatible with some of the other stuff that I was with beforehand. Like I wouldn't be able to flow when it's coming down to not being able to express yourself, not being able to, you know, be real and legit. Because I'm gonna tell you how I feel now. You know what I'm saying? That's what I mean by that's one of my personal standards that some people just aren't ready to meet. And you can also help them with this too. Now, be in mind, I'm be hold it in your mind. I'm never telling you for a fact that you're here to save somebody. I can't give you determination. I can't give you ambition. I can't give you a desire to want to be better, as I've said in my other videos before, right? But I can give you certain tools that work for me. I can help you along that journey because a real partner, man, a real partner, a real boyfriend, girlfriend, a real friend in general, somebody who's really down for you, they're gonna want to help you become better. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna want to see you shine. They're gonna feel good when you shine. And that's what I don't feel like talking about crime right now. But that's what a real relationship is gonna do. Now it's also going to reveal certain things as well that you may not have seen. That's why I say pick your partner, pick your person wisely. Pick your person with understanding and wisdom about yourself, because you need to understand, because you need to know for a fact that you're picking this person, you're willingly choosing them. So if something's going around, it's keep going and it's constantly going in a certain direction, that's your fault. And some people are still dating without taking responsibility for a lot of relationships that they should have left earlier. They haven't got to that point of that grand responsibility, of that grand accountability and responsibility that I call it. So they can end up hurting
Let's
good
go.
people that can actually be a benefit to their lives. But that's why I say, like, sometimes we only meant to get a preview of what's to come before the full movie starts. Then once that's done, you gonna have another great movie, other great movies, and so on and so forth. That may not be your permanent relationship for forever, no. But you never know, really. You know what I'm saying? Because I've heard of people who dated for a while, separated for a while, dated other people, then came back and got married. So you just never know. It just may not be time right then and there. But don't ever get to a point where you bash in love like a lot of people are. You know what I'm saying? Don't put yourself in that kind of predicament, because all it is a mindset. It's a mindset that a lot of people have taken on due to fear, due to lack, due to doubt, due to just not, or to pain. We'll say that they adapted to the pain that other people may have brought them. Don't let yourself miss out on wonderful experiences just because of somebody else. The only thing they're meant to do was to teach some people. The only thing they were meant to do is to just show you what it is you don't want. That's all that they was really meant to do in such a divine and beautiful way. Because it's just like playing a lotto. Once you get that first big ass jackpot, all them other tickets that said not a winner ain't gonna matter. It's not gonna matter, because I'm very thankful for the woman that I have in my life right now. I'm very thankful to her. You know what I'm saying? I know she was sent by my boy God. But keep y'all heads up with everything that y'all doing, man. Don't give up on it. I know I came in here talking about love, but I feel like I just want to share some energy right now, because I haven't really shared that. On my professional, what is it? Not my Professor Goodfeels channel. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? Don't You don't necessarily have to change everything, but also incorporate expanding beyond what you know, what you thought you knew, and let it teach you and guide you and show you new and wonderful things in this life. Thank you to all of y'all and everybody who I've met, my new people. Happy Thanksgiving, because this is where I'm shooting it, and I'm finna upload it right now. But y'all be well. If y'all got any questions or something like that, just holler at me.